Amazing, Laura. Even when I foresee your movements, you counter me instantly.
I couldn't do it without Hazel's power. What about you? I don't see you using Mithra's hidden ability.
And what if we did?
Well, if you did, I just have to bring out my original blade.
Master Adam, your evening meal is ready for you.
Oh, is it that time already?
The days are so long at this time of year. I just start losing track.
Oh, finished already? That's a shame. I was hoping to join in.
Join in? By yourself?
His Majesty has many pressing matters to attend to. Besides, I'm used to working alone.
A driver and blade are one in body and soul. That's their very nature. You're not at full strength without him.
It's not so simple as all that. I know I've yet to unlock the depths of your power.
Really? I feel like I've been giving it my all.
But you never stop growing. At any rate, Hayes' ability to restrict other blades is indispensable. It's perfect for training. We're lucky.
When she stops me using my foresight, it's certainly difficult.
Oh, but you honor me too much. I'm just happy to help you both in any way I can.
Next to each other like that, you really do look like twins, you two.
It's rare for the driver's nature to appear so strongly in their blade.
People tell me that from time to time, but is it really true?
Perhaps. But whatever the reason, I am happy if I look even a little like you, my lady.
We're even the same dress size.
Right?
By the way, we want to try taking you on next, Jin.
Well, how about it, Jin?
I'm afraid I don't particularly like fighting.
And to think we're hearing that from the strongest man in Torna.
But perhaps there's truth in those words. He, or rather, they,
My lord, my lady, discovered Malos's target. The capital.
What? Are you sure?
Yes, no doubt about it.
Who are you?
I am Fan the Norn, envoy for the Indoline Praetorium.
Oh, hi.
You are Rex, am I correct? Praetor requests an audience. Please, come with me.
You're joking, right? Would the Praetor want with me?
The Praetorium manages every blade and driver in Alrest. And as you are the driver of the Aegis...
The Praetorium wants that power for itself.
Not at all, my lady. The Praetor would like to meet his fellow Aegis driver. He wishes to speak to Master Rex. That is...
His fella... You don't mean...
Indeed. The Praetor's driver. There is another matter. I believe you currently have a certain dagger in your possession?
You know about that?
Why, yes. I can tell. The Praetor is its original owner.
Peter, he was driver as well?
Yes.
Come off it. Just how old is he?
The current praetor is Inderline. It's not that hard to believe.
The Inderline do live long.
Oh, right. Well, that would explain. Paul said the dagger's owner would know how to get to the World Tree.
Well, what do you say? You certainly won't regret it. An Malthus is an honor.
Hey, wait a second.
I wouldn't buy it, Rex. This is too good to be true.
What do you think, Mithra? You noticed, right? As soon as we met Cole?
Yes, though I had no idea that man had become the praetor, of all things.
Should we?
There's a lot I want to ask him. I want to know about what happened after I went to sleep. And, of course, how it is that you happen to be here, Fan.
All right, then. I want to meet him, too. In fact, we might have no others.
Hayes.
Lady Mithra, what are you so late? Can't you... At this time of year, the nights can be bitter. Please don't catch a cold.
I'm a blade. We don't exactly catch cold.
Of course. My apologies.
Hayes, you really remember?
I'm afraid you have me mistaken. Lenorn, blade to Praetor Malthus.
Right. Amathus. Sorry. My mistake. You just reminded me of somebody else. It is quite, isn't it? I might go back to my room, after all.
Yes. Good night.
Night, Fan.
Mithra, did you see her core crystal's shape?
I saw. That's not normal.
It's not like with us either.
I guess this is one more question for the Praetor. Sorry. Let's change over it, I have to think.
Sure. No problem.
Hello everyone, it is Maltai, and welcome back to Let's Play Xenoblade Chronicles 2 for the Nintendo Switch. I know I haven't talked all this time, but yeah. Anyways, we now unlocked a new ability thanks to beating Chapter 4. We can now switch characters with Pyra and Mithra, and we can also do that during battle as well. Unfortunately, I do not know if I may or may not have glitched it on my game. I may have or I may not have, and I may have forgotten how to do it. But basically, during battle, I think if you hold, I forget if it's holding, yeah, it's holding the R button, and I think pressing whatever direction you have both either Pyra or Mithra on, and you press up, you can switch to either character. But also, a thing that you should note as well, depending on what type of combo you're trying to do, when you're playing as them, or if a computer's playing as them, they will switch themselves out too during blade combos, which is really useful to know because I don't know why I'm not able to do this, which I'm by the time I probably record the next few parts anyways, I'll probably be like, oh yeah, it was probably that, and I was dumb and I didn't remember that, and it probably would have made grinding easier, but who cares? Who cares? But yeah, basically we have that mechanic, and also we can just change them throughout the menu too, which basically means I should have changed myself back to Mithra, because you know it probably would be good to fill out her affinity chart. Tora is a bit worried about Daddy Palm and Lila, but Tora is with you, and we're with you, Rex, we can take on the world. Fan has special powers easily to beat the dangerous Torna fighters. I agreed. Is there more special powers in Torna? No, I mean Indal, sorry. But yeah, again, if you're wondering, this is another really cutscene heavy, story-driven part. So, if you guys, If you guys are worried about why I'm not commentating, that's basically because of that, and I don't want you guys to miss out on it. And also, I tried to jump off the ship, but no, you can't. They restrict you from doing that. I was hoping to see a funny death animation, but it didn't happen. But I think the last part I record anyways before I end up having to do grinding, so yeah. Cutscenes.
Is it working?
Yes. I can hear the Blade's voices now.
Come with me. Akos has found something very interesting.
Very well.
Hey, look at this.
Temperantia. Rumor had it that Mor Ardain were conducting an excavation there. So I thought I should check it out and,
It's changed a lot, but this shape... That's a Judicium weapon.
Judicium? Know that name.
Right. It was destroyed. A casualty of the Aegis War. And it's where the Flesh Eaters were created.
Is that so?
What now?
If it's a threat to us, it should be destroyed. Or... we could make use of it.
Damn it all! I can't believe this!
Hello, Petroka. And a very good day to you, too. Don't tell me.
No, don't worry about that. We got the goods, no problem.
Well, that's something. So, why the temper tantrum?
And that's how it went down. Long story short, we had to make a run for it.
And you're sure it wasn't your ether field that was disturbed?
A female blade doll.
Jin, it's Hayes. No doubt about it. Jin?
Oh. How goes the work, Marsanis?
Oh, that's no problem. It'll take a little while, but we'll get there.
Cos, where's the Aegis right now?
Near the Leftherian archipelago. She's on the move, maybe on a ship.
Maybe they're heading for Indal.
Hmm? Where are you?
Temperantia. To buy some time.
About the Aegis. If that man gets into her head...
Not happening. That's not how Mithra works.
In fact, she'll be a big help to us. After all, only an Aegis can open up the path to the World Tree. Malos, there's a lot of work to be got from the Guild. You guys, help Mikhail. I'll go to Temperantia. Alone.
Fine by me.
Very well. Take care of yourself.
That guy.
Amazing. It looks like a mountain of clouds.
The Leftherian archipelago. Indal is currently positioned beyond the cloud. It would take time to sail around. So we'll be traveling over land from here.
I suppose not even a tide could surpass such an out.
If we have to walk, we'd best get moving now.
It's been a while.
Must be 5 years.
Rex, have you been here before?
It's where I grew up. Me and Gramps are from Fonset Village. Just over the ridge here.
I wouldn't have pegged you for Leftherian.
So this is your home?
Well, I guess it'd be quickest for me to lead the way from here. We just need to get over the ridge, right?
Indeed. The delegation from Indol will meet us there.
Roger that.
We'll leave it to Rex. Lead the way.
Ha ha!
Don't get an inflated head. We're just following the islands, you know?
Hey, it's still dangerous. There's a lot of tough monsters around these parts.
Well, I won't deny that.
So how are we going?
What about Fonset?
What about it?
Will we pass it?
I mean, we could go away.
Let's do it. I mean, let's visit your village.
Okay, calm down.
Someone's rather excitable.
Like normal, Pyra.
I mean, don't you want a place where Rex grew up?
Sure, but I'm not getting my U's in a twist.
Actually, that's not a bad idea. That route's safest we could take. How about it?
I'll leave the decision to you.
Then let's do it! We'll head off as soon as we're ready.
Yeah! Hey, what are you still doing here anyway?
I volunteered to come along. I'm acting as a representative of the Empire. Is there a problem?
No, not at all. The Praetorium has extended an invitation. We would not wish to conceal this information from the other nations.
Oh, yes. Praetorium for you. In past, eh?
Indeed.
That's not a problem for you, Nia?
Sure, we're best friends now. I'll get over it throwing me in jail one day.
Now, now, my lady. Morag and Bridget are on our side. That's much safer than the alternative.
Yeah, I suppose.
Come on, Nia, lighten up. It was all a big misunderstanding. They helped us out and everything, remember?
You're such an idiot sometimes.
I'm an optimist.
Call it what you want. You're still an idiot. Ugh. Okay, fine. It's water under the bridge. Go on. Friends, yeah?
Very well. Friends it is.
With that, now we are freely able to roam around the archipelago. Letheria archipelago, that is. So, yeah, basically now we're just gonna walk around the archipelago. We're gonna get a little bit of a lay of the land. At this point, this is the last part I record of the sessions that you've seen prior. For all of Chapter 4. Because this is where I'm basically like, okay, so now that we have another party member who can equip 3 blades, now it's the time for us to grind. And that's what we're going to be doing. That's what I did off screen. And I can tell you, I played for an extra, like, at least 10 to 15 hours grinding out stuff for Morag and everybody else. We are set for the end of the game, really. But I just wanted to be extra sure. Like, I didn't care. I just wanted to be extra cautious because, you know, that is the thing you want to do when you're playing an RPG. It doesn't matter who you are, you got it prepared for anything. And if you're not, well, that's how you end up putting yourself in bad situations. And I would know. I've been in many bad situations before. But as you can see, also I kind of gimped myself when fighting Akos and Petroka because I didn't really equip I think both of them with better the power-up Ox Core chips, which is a little bit silly because I probably wanted to boost their attack so I can continue being a tank and getting the aggro, but oh well. It's not much we can hit with at this point. The only third thing that happens in this part is that we go up to the first little archipelago, which is like the floating jellyfish place that we can walk on, and we do a quest. We start a quest actually, and then we try to traverse more, and that's basically going to be everything else for this part. I don't think we actually make more story progress until two videos after this, because since we unlock so many blades and we have to go ahead and, you know, grind up everything, I decided that it's probably a good time to also backtrack for the next part, to go back and do some quests. So that's what we're going to be doing as well. Also, what that showed right there, was it around the time? No, that was for another patch for Splatoon. But also, well, I'm gonna get off topic anyways. Also played through the Splatoon DLC expansion pack, the Octo expansion. Oof. Don't worry, all the footage is recorded, and again, it's gonna be in the same vein as how we're dealing with Xenoblade Chronicles, just so I can get it all out, and so I can have enough footage for you guys, so we can just go through it. Don't have to worry, you know. Just keep ourselves in tow, and you know, we don't have to worry about a thing. But basically, we're super strong, so most enemies won't fight us anyways while we're walking through the archipelago of Laceria, and we made it to our second landmark, the Isles, and most of the varieties of enemies you've probably seen before, but there's a few different ones, like that fish right there in the water. That's a little different. Some of the what are they called? What do they call them? Titan? Yeah, the Titan creatures are a little bit different. And again, enemies have different rights and certain things you may or may not need at this point of the game. But I'm pretty confident with what I had at this point anyways, so I didn't really care that much. But and plus we're pretty strong. Everybody in our team was pretty strong. I opt to not use Morag for a little bit, but I kind of go back on my word after all the grinding I do in between this part and the next one, because I decided that I just wanted to make sure that everybody was up to date, so I don't leave anybody behind when it comes time for me to use characters, you know. Especially because I want to be able to show off most of the Rare Blade stuff, even if we don't show it off before we finish off the game. I'm still going to do some post-game stuff, some New Game Plus stuff, because again, I do know about all the DLC and stuff because I have the expansion pack, and you better believe when we're finished this game by the end of August, when the September DLC comes out,
my senses are...
Whew, I'm going to be jumping on that train. Jump in on that train. Yes, jump in on that train. It's gonna be a ride. You guys think I'm joking, but I'm gonna try to speed run. I'm gonna try to speed run that DLC because I want to get through all. By the way, I also predict that there's only going to be 5 chapters in the DLC for, you know. If you guys don't know what the DLC is, well, I won't spoil it, but for the DLC, it's a completely different thing separate from the main game. So it's actually also sold separately. Also, I triggered a quest by mistake when I was about to end off the video. So I decided, well, whatever, let's go ahead and fight these guys and get this quest. But the DLC is a separate thing because it has a whole new map, has a little bit different story and different characters. But even though I may have to grind in that game, it's still the same type of fight. It's still the same type of gameplay. So it's different. So that's all I can say if I don't want to spoil it. So that's what I'm gonna say. But I am super excited for it to come out because Nintendo's been good with DLC. I can't lie. Because I've had this expansion pack since the beginning of when I played the game. And I can say that Monolith Soft and Nintendo have not disappointed me with a single DLC update for this game. They really haven't, because there's not a single thing in this in the DLCs that I have played that I've been disappointed about. The only thing I'm disappointed about is that I don't know by the end of this playthrough we're gonna have all the Rare Blades, but you know, I am putting in the grind. And you'll actually see that in the next part because of I'll just tell you right now that I grinded up to make sure that we could get some really good blades. So, you know, the more blades we get, the less a problem we have later. So that's what I pretty much focus on. But basically, this person or this blade is telling us that the person that resonated with them ran away from the fight with those monsters. She kind of got bullied on. But again, I decided to not do that because I'm like, well, let's just continue on with the story. I'm just gonna give you guys spoiler alert. There's a reason why I end this part so abruptly, because right now it doesn't feel like this is I'm not gonna end, because I wasn't gonna end. Because this point I'm just like, yeah, let's just keep going. Maybe we can trigger the next cutscene or get to the next location so we can have a better spot for when I grind and I just teleport back to where we are. But also, you gotta admire how beautiful this game is. Some people may not like the art style. Yes, okay, but you can't lie that saying that Xenoblade Chronicles 2 isn't a beautiful game, and it uses its colors. It uses them. It doesn't hold back on the beauty of the game, and I like that a lot. It makes making grinding in the game a lot more interesting too, because at least I'm just not looking at like the same like 5 or 6 colors and they're dull and whatever. It's kind of just like, hey, I'm gonna just go ahead and fight one of these enemies that are different and colorful and, you know, unique. Also, I'm gonna go salvaging and I'm gonna hear the witty dialogue maybe 1,000 times, but hey, at least I still get to see chests and I still get to get rare loot. You know, there's a lot of ways to go about Xenoblade Chronicles 2, and that's what I like about it so much. And that's why I also like the DLC too, because it really embellishes that as well. But anyways, guys, that's it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed. But next time on Let's Play Xenoblade Chronicles 2, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna be doing some quests. That's basically it. We're gonna be doing some quests and some cleanup work before we move on with the story. So I've been Multi126789, and I'll catch you lovely chows next time. So ciao ciao until then.
Wow, world has many amazing places in it.
Perhaps rest and enjoy view for a bit?